This model kit review is of the Spitfire, the Mark 9, and this is by Eduard, and it is the 1/72nd scale model. It's the weekend edition. So let's have a look here and see if we have. There we go. These are the different options there to paint it. So we've got several options there. We've got 4, and I'm expecting the typical Eduard quality. We've got some very nice box art. This is made in the Czech Republic. Now let's have a look here. Different sprues. So first of all, let's look at our glass. Eduard tends to give you more parts than you need. I don't know if I guess they're for different versions. So here we have, let's see here, this one here is the whole canopy is going to be sliding back. There is our windshield, and then this is for probably for aiming. We've got different lights here. Wingtips are clear, it looks like. Not really sure what that's going to be for. I've never seen that before with the Spitfire. And then here is our canopy closed, and here is if you're going to have it open, that you can slide it backwards. So very nicely molded. Now we're going to have a look over here at the main body sprues. Wow, look at that detail. That is phenomenal. This is the lower part of the wing. Just absolutely incredible, the detail. There's surface detail with rivet lines, and the panel lines all recessed. Here's the top left wing with the bulge over the cannon. Top right wing, same incredible detail. It truly is exceptional. We've got, looks like, I'm not sure if those are wingtips as well. Then we've got 2 different tails right there, and then also different engine covers. So I guess depending on what version you're going to build. This is for underneath the engine. Incredible detail. And then here's probably the tropical version, that desert camo version we saw, had that extra bulge on the bottom for the radiator, I think it was, or the air intake, sorry. Now over here we've got our right fuselage, also exceptional detail. That truly is incredible. A little bit of flashing there, easy to remove. That's the left fuselage. We don't really see much on the inside here, probably because we're going to have extra details on the other sprue. But that is just absolutely phenomenal. Now here we have our these are wingtips here, and those are the other wingtips, so you can pick different versions. And then we've got our elevators, and they look like they're going to be 2 different sets depending on which version you want. And looks like there's another set there. Those look pretty similar. Those look pretty similar. They're slightly different though. And then over here we have our different ailerons. Those got options there, or those ones. That's incredible. Okay, this next to the sprues here, we have all the other parts that go on the inside. So over here we've got these are the wheel well covers there, very nicely molded. The molding with Eduard is just absolutely excellent. And then here's the area underneath the wing, two different options there, one thin, one thick. Here's our door, and it's got the little handle built in, and absolutely incredible. We've got different bulkheads here. Here's our instrument panel, two different versions. I guess if you can use decals or hand paint them, you can also probably buy extra photo etched parts. But just look at all these details, they're just absolutely incredible. Here's our pilot seat, there's our oxygen tank over there. Phenomenal detail. Here are different, got three different options there for our landing gear, and two different options here for our exhausts. One is the flat kind and one is the round kind. Here's our propeller, full-bladed propeller, and we've got our spinner, some bombs, looks like, and then wheels. We've got ordinary or regular fat kind, and we've got intermediate and then skinny kind. And these are one-sided, so you're going to glue them together. There's the back of the spinner. Just absolutely incredible detail. This is going to go on the inside of the cockpit there. Some instruments. There's our classic Spitfire circular control stick, pitot tube, and the insides of the wheels. Absolutely incredible. So here is the inside of our cockpit. You can see there the detail that they've molded in. This really is an incredible model. Let's look at our decals and our instructions. So here we've got decals. There's the decals for the instrument panel. You can put it over either option. And we've got, I guess this is an American version with the stars, and then the British version. So this is the these are the details about the plane. And it shows you here all the parts in blue that you're not going to use. So that's a fair amount of parts, extra parts that they give you. So we're going to start off with our cockpit. We'll build the cockpit there. So we talked about the optional decals rather than painting them. And then finish up here with the cockpit. As you can see here, just absolutely incredible the level of detail on this tiny little plane. And then finish up with the sides of the cockpit there. And we put our fuselage together. Okay, now we start to build our wings and the wheel wells there. So those curved bits there are the insides of the wheel wells. And we put our wings together. So here we mount the rest of the wings once we finish up with the wheel wells. That's really much better way to do the wheel wells, the extra detail. Then we've got the engine bay covers going on the top there. We mount the wings. We've got our wing tips and ailerons, and we've got our tail and dragger wheel there. Got our air intake, and in the lower portion of our engine bay cover, and then the radiator intakes there. Okay, here are the wheels going to the landing gear, and rest of those parts there. You can have that for the radiator. You can have those outlets up or down. And then we've got our exhausts. So here's our spinner. with propeller, and then our starting to put the windshield on. Let's have a look here. The rest of the canopy goes on. You can have it open or closed, and then mount the cannons as well as the propeller. And then that's for the closed canopy there, and the final trimmings. So here are the different options to paint, and that's the decal guide as well. And I will probably add some extra decals from the other Spitfire that I made. I will print out my own decals for all the extra little instructions parts that go underneath on the wings as well as on the sides of the fuselage. Those are all the colors needed there, as you can see there. This just is absolutely incredible, incredible detail. So actually, now that I'm looking at this, they've actually got a second set of decals, the common decals. This tells you this is a really well researched model. And it's got the little details like the M underneath the tail wing. So I won't need to print out any extra decals because they supply them. They're probably in the back there. Just absolutely incredible. This is the wing, where to put the wingtip trestle. So that really is, this is going to be an incredible model. So these are the different options, the extra things that they sell, photo etched parts for extra detail. If you're going to do a closed canopy, you'll never see all the stuff, but you can certainly see the stuff on the outside. But you can do the, you can leave the canopy open and see all this extra detail. So that's truly an incredible model. Another amazing model from Eduard. Really, really good quality.